Welcome back in again, everybody. My God, it feels like it's been forever. There's only been a couple of days. The All-Star break was, the All-Star break. I missed it. I've been getting spoiled. We've had so much sports. We've had World Cup. We've had baseball. Now the World Cup is almost over. Baseball is halfway over. Wild times. But I got to break down this first half of it because it was historic. Phenomenal, not just historic for me, literally historic for the platform. I ended the first half of the baseball season with 21 correct hitter picks in a row. What are we even talking about right now? See, I have a streak active of 21 on Beat the Streak. That is crazy. I'm thinking it's not quite half, but you start thinking about, hey, what would I be able to do if I were able to win $5.6 million? And that's what's fun about it. You get to some extent, it's like having, a lottery ticket, and you get for a few hours to fantasize about what you would do if you picked up that kind of money. And I'm able to do that a little bit now, think about it at least. But again, we got a long way to go. We still got a whole second half of baseball. I do will say at 21, so I can't think about it. And if y'all remember, those of you who've been following the whole time or even for a long time, last losing pick I think I gave y'all was June 12th. That was when Ron Cuda Jr. actually got hurt during the game. So if he finishes his 4 at bats, I was absolutely believing he was going to get a hit. That's why I gave you that one. If he gets a hit in that game, we're talking about maybe 40 or 50 already and flirting with cashing this $5.6 million contest out in the first half. But hey, fifths and butts were candy and nuts, etc., etc. We did not get that done. But again, that shows you why it's hard. There are so many things in a contest like this you don't control, and who gets hurt is obviously one of them. But 21 correct picks in a row is not bad. So most of those picks were given out to you right here on the channel. So if you were laying those on prediction markets, for example, you're happy with your first half results. I know I'm happy with my first half results. I could have more money because, well, if I go back in time, had I known I'd win 21 hits in a row, good Lord, the bets I would have laid, could have laid, but I mean, now I know I can't. I guess how we look at that, we know what I can do. I hit 16 on the streak before, so I knew I could do this. 21 the career high. We're going to try right now to actually keep the thing going. Again, it feels like forever, but yeah, just a few days ago I gave you Freddie Freeman. He cashed out. We've used him several times during the course of this streak, and we'll continue to, because he puts the bat on the baseball all the friggin' time. Thanks, Freddie Freeman, for all that you do for us. That actually, I guess, brings us to today's pick. And again, longtime viewers will know where I'm going with this. We're going to take Luis Arias because he did not get a hit in the his previous game. That wasn't a pick that I gave out, thankfully. But yeah, his last game last week, he did not get his. Matter of fact, he didn't get a hit in the All-Star game either. But hey, nobody got a hit in the All-Star game. American League was on fire. They took it. National League really wasn't able to compete. But I'm not going to count that as part of his game log or really anybody's game log because the All-Star game was weird. There's other festivities. There's, I think he only batted once or twice in that game. So no, we're not even looking at that in terms of how we do predictions. I'm happy to take somebody that wasn't in the home run derby because those batters do worry me. It looks like it's easy because the best hitters in the world make it look like it's easy. It's not. They were taking a lot of crazy swings, trying, as they say, one of the worst things you want to do when you're trying to hit a home run is to try to hit a home run, and that's all the home run derby is. So I'm glad Luis Arias is not somebody that hits for power and participates in stuff like that. We just need Luis to get a hit. He has been absolutely great at doing that. Prototypical hitter for this contest. We used him a bunch during this streak, and our previous streaks throughout the year. Going against Bryce Miller and the Mariners, hey, you know what? Bryce is an incredibly good pitcher, but Luis is an incredibly good hitter. Again, we're not taking him to go 4 for 4 with a home run and knock in 10. We don't need that. We just need one hit to keep it going, and I absolutely believe he's going to do that for us, as he has done so many times this season. There's at this point almost nothing Luis Arias could do to leave the circle of trust. Now, hey, if you have enjoyed these picks, if by all means, if you have made money on these picks or won contest or whatever you have been doing with these picks, go ahead. You obviously like them. Yeah, I hope you like winning baseball picks. Why wouldn't you? Go ahead. If you like, leave a comment. Let us know how your first half of the baseball season went, whether it's fantasy baseball, beat the streak, whatever thing it is that you're doing. And then go ahead also drop a subscription, click the bell notification so you know right away when these drop. You know, for example, if somebody doesn't make the lineup, I come back in here. If somebody gets pulled after I've recommended them, I'm going to come back in here in the comments. I will drop you another pick so far that has gone fairly well for us this season. All that said, I'm going to see you in the next video, and we are hopefully cashing out our, what feels like, I don't know, 9th or 10th Luis Arias hit of the season. Might even be higher than that, but we'll see you in the next video.